Back here at College Ball 26 is the Loser University created team, season number 2. As you can tell, we're 82 overall. Season 1, we were, I want to say 55 or lower. I can't remember exactly. But now we're 82 overall, 84 offense, 81 defense. And this is how the season's gone for the first 9 games. Handled Oklahoma pretty easily. A&M, Miami, Coastal Carolina. After the Oklahoma Texas A&M game, we became the number 1 team in the country. I think we were 15th or somewhere around in there to start the season, and became the number 1 team. Beat Miami, beat Coastal Carolina, beat UNLV, Syracuse, Oregon State, Alabama, and SMU. And somewhere between the Oregon State and our bye week, we dropped to 3, or maybe from the Alabama game. After the Alabama game, we dropped to 3, and in our bye week, somehow, after our bye week, we dropped to 5. And now after we beat SMU, who was in the top 25 at the time, we jumped back up to 4. Now we get LSU, we have Notre Dame and UCLA remaining on the schedule. And this is something that's kind of crazy to see. Our place Missouri State, so a game on Saturday, November 7th, and then turn around 3 days later and play Tuesday, November 10th. That would never happen. But this is a video game, so other than that, every game's been on Saturday. I've never seen that happen, ever. And especially being against Notre Dame on a Tuesday. But whatever. We have a Heisman favorite right now. Our tight end, Lincoln Cure. There's a chance we could have our defender, our linebacker up here eventually, and Miles Graham, because he's about to break the sacks record in the 10th game of the season. 9 games in, he's at 23 and a half sacks. Nine games into the season, he's at 23 and a half sacks. That's crazy. 1 or 2 sacks over the next 3-4 weeks, and he can break the sacks record in a season. He could do it before before we play our 12th game. A good chance he will. He came from Florida. He had 4.5 sacks last year with Florida. 23.5 sacks. That's unreal. And to do that in 9 games, and Jeremy Tellender's having a great season also. Tellender has 17 sacks. But it's time to hit a Death Valley and take down the Tigers. We're actually going to wear our home 2 pants. And with it, we're going to let LSU go with a whiteout.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on.
Nighttime
If
in
you
Death
can
Valley.
run the
Wow.
football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium.
In Death Valley. Wow. Number 5, Miles Graham. The place is rocking. One of the toughest places to go and play. And we get defense first. Hell yes.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Coming out with it, it's Parker.
Didn't even make it to the 15.
To bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Tigers offense will get the first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Quite a few four-star recruits.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can.
Come on,
Great
Lord.
job in the base defense making a play.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Tigers are marching down the field. Grab behind the line, it's Hill. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end.
All right, Noah, you're starting to piss me off, dude.
Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
He'll do it himself.
No,
first down and once more. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Tigers!
first drive by the offense. Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And the extra point was good.
14 beats 13.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Dante Dowdle. Dowdle first play of the game. And the toughest place to play. Death Valley. LSU. 5-yard carry to start off the game. Hell yeah.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play.
We'll take a break to check him out. 1,000-yard
They'll
mark.
snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The lone back's got it. Just willed his way for a
no more carry. Arizona State upsets number 10 BYU. Wow.
Second and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second. You've got to get those stops early in the
upsets number 20, Georgia Tech.
Third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
It's caught down.
That's why Lincoln Carey is Heisman favorite right now.
First down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on third down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains.
Texas, number 6, Texas beats Alabama.
Offense in the hurry up. Here's the handoff. Pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road,
this could be a touchdown for Lincoln Carey right here.
Looking downfield, it's Lacey.
Oh, bullshit.
Nowhere close on that
fucking way. He got in that damn quick.
Deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
19th touchdown of the season.
A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
45 touchdowns in his career. I think it was his 40th touchdown pass this
for the
season.
extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. They march 79 yards on the
Number 5, Miami upset number 3, Clemson. Beat the hell out of number 3, Clemson. Wow.
He'll bring it out. It's Parker. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Watkins. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line.
There's a chance a lot of these players at LSU could transfer because this will be their 4th loss of the season if we win.
They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Yeah. Whatever you say, Jesse.
Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And Dowdle is now over 1,000 yards for the season.
Get it across the line and pick up the first down. Running back searching for a hole. What tremendous
one more carry.
Behind the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, they go
to sit here and say, well,
in the first quarter.
Coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second.
Yeah, we're on a QB drop.
They love to start this quarter off with a
We're
touchdown.
Carl Lacey right in the middle.
Oh, he'll
No,
keep it on
he
the draw.
didn't block with a shit.
Stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Lacey.
From Buckley. Jalen and Buckley.
Happy place for a touchdown.
Our offense has been extremely good this season, averaging 40 points a game or more, almost 50 points a game, I think.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring
And
it
it brings it out again. Then he made it
that
to
gamble
15.
did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Going right to work up top.
Miles Graham with another sack. His 24.5 sacks.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where you're hot.
One more sack, and he definitely has the record all by himself for the season, single season sacks.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward.
He gets one more right now, and we could have a safety.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ruckman. Oh, he's got some space. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. They've come out smoky with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Plows through the defense.
He's a junior. Hoping we can talk him into coming back for his senior season. He's a 92 or 93 overall.
Play at 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll run it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Right back to it. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, breaks into just steamrolling the defense. Nice
Bluff with another big carry. Give it to him again.
They'll leave it with him. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Dowdle, the 4th most rushing yards.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Can Lincoln Kirk get another catch? His 20th touchdown catch of the season?
He wants it all.
Yes, he can.
And it's caught for the touchdown.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
That's a little bit too deep. No, maybe not.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Parker. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So
got him.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard
yes,
line.
baby.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing
22
man coverage
Ohio
in the
State
back
beat
end,
the
slowing
hell out
down
of
the
19
routes from the
Iowa.
receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion.
Miles Graham get one more sack.
On third and long, he'll need
yes,
to
he can.
that arm.
He gets his record-breaking sack.
His quarterbacks makes his
He owns a
30th
single
career
season
sack.
sack
That's an
record.
amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be
Yeah,
consistently, Jesse. Like,
block.
you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of
Midfield.
there. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys are
turning it on.
Well.
Got enough for the first. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line.
8 carries, 77 yards.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than
Lincoln
you.
Killer going to catch his 21st touchdown catch this season.
Showing their strength,
Louisville beat Stanford.
stuff in the run.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Lacey.
Block way wide open.
Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
Oh, bull fucking shit.
To stop the threat. Defense comes
Bull
up with a
fucking
play.
shit.
They get the pick and take it back to the 20. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone and you turn it over.
momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly complete. That's the kind of
don't cover your man.
really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Durham. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They'll rush
Press
to the line.
coverage.
Clock stop for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Lofts one high and deep. He makes it grab.
No fucking goddamn right. Whatever.
Touchdown LSU.
Yep, that's our best
And I tell you what,
defensive
that
back.
passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling.
Yeah, we're about to put this one over with right now.
Full effect.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes
Drive
the
down and score a
offense onto the
touchdown.
field again.
Right
That
before
last drive was
halftime.
promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up.
Get the
at
ball
end
back
with
to
the
second
big
half,
Jets.
drop, come
No,
up,
you've got to be
score
able
again.
to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Lacey. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. A first down for the offense. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield.
Bullshit.
Let's
Here
see
we
who
go.
the call's
Gotta
on.
make sure throw a fucking penalty flag on this. Yep.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. And they swarm him under. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, we're going to take our
And
three.
in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a three spot on the board. They'll try to put up the three ball from 43 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half.
Drive down this second opening possession, second half, score another touchdown, and put this game over with.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third
Battle at the
quarter.
80
You
yards.
just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Back to throw, it's Lacey. Got his man quickly. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, third and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard
7
gain
catches,
and a first
120
down.
yards, 2 touchdowns today.
The defense has got to
That's
be able
about what
to
he
make a play
averages.
at
He
some
averages
point
a
here in the
few
second
more
half.
yards
You're
than
down
that,
2
but
possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And a nice
Plus,
run
Coach
there
is on
before
100
the
yards
defense
now.
finally makes the stop. The hand to the running back. There he goes. An explosive play in the
And now
running
he's
game
over the
as he's
100-yard
got
mark.
the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back.
yeah, so
He
wasn't
is
even lined
going
up right.
nowhere.
What
Stop at the line of
defense
scrimmage.
wasn't set, but yet somehow they're able
Well,
to
this guy's
bust
been
through
an
our
animal all
offensive
game
line.
long. He's
Okay.
had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And
Oh,
he
fuck
really
you.
needed
No
to hold
fucking
on to
goddamn
that
way in
one, but it
hell
was
he
not
dropped
close,
that.
and third down is
Jesus
coming.
Christ, man.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. He'll take it into the
And
end
that's why he's
zone
a
for
Heisman favorite.
touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
8 catches, 138 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without
There's a 17-point lead.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big 10 action right
Illinois
now.
is beating, upsetting number 2 Oregon right now.
Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 8 over Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of
Miles Graham again. He's going to try to get 30 sacks this season.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's picked off. He's thrown a dozen of them.
And that is elite third down defense. First of all, you get them in third and long.
No wonder they've lost so many games. South Carolina leads number 7 Auburn by 2 touchdowns.
And I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, third in California, to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is. And this dude's obviously one of the best in the country. But the defense, they were all over it. They were ready for it, and they get the big pick.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll go to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Quick tempo here for the offense. The give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
13 carries, 114 yards for Buffalo.
To the ground with the back. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be set? Oh, he's got some space.
Down, touchdown. And he's over the 100-yard mark.
Touchdown.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Averaging over 100 yards a game and a touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
That's a 24-point lead.
On that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Number 7 Auburn going to fall at home to South Carolina.
And the returner will be brought down. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw.
Got him again.
He will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Using the quick game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left.
Oh, boy.
And he's brought down after a huge completion. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
I cannot believe they ran the football again.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll find his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
UCLA.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top.
Graham again.
Is toast back at the 35.
And this is why he could be a Heisman favorite now.
This defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
His 4th sack today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
And he gets sacked again.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat in. Down he goes again.
And this offense, man, they're in a tough spot, right? Like, the throws are coming. You're down. You need to make plays in the passing game, but you've got to protect your quarterback better. This defense, they've got their ears pinned back. You've got to do something about it.
Yeah, but I was trying to get in between them two.
29-yard line before he's brought down. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They'll get this drive started from the 29. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And he was loose and
9 catches, 159 yards.
line.
Hell with it, throw it again.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively.
Clemson will fall out of the top 3. Oregon, if they lose, they will fall out of the top 2, out of their spot.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Gets it past the marker. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Notre Dame beats SMU, so SMU loses 2 straight. That helps us, Notre Dame win them because we get them next.
To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to the big tight end. Got his man down for
almost gets in.
Finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
And Backway or Foreman will probably get this one.
They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Lacey.
And Backway.
Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
A 30-point lead.
There's no mercy
now.
rule in college football.
And now South Carolina is up by 21
They are still chucking it.
on number 7 Auburn, 35-14.
They'll try to add another.
It was 21-7. Now it's 35-14. Or was it?
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They march 72 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy
Auburn
as
is
they
getting
built this
beat
sizable
down
lead.
at home.
He'll bring it out. It's Green. He gets a block.
Oh, come on, boys. What the hell? I literally had whatever.
He will score. Touchdown, Tigers. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd...
Oregon down by 2 to Illinois now.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Makes the grab down the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Pocket breaking down. Working that left side now. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
...66-yard touchdown pass. Yep. 336 yards, 6 touchdowns on the day.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Yeah, that's a 52-21 lead.
They push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Auburn
Oh,
is
that was
behind
16-10.
significantly on that
Kansas
scoreboard.
upset
This has
17
been a
Utah.
gong show since old War Eagle took flight today. They're trailing by 21 to South Carolina. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Yeah, Michigan beats the hell out of 18 UCLA.
And here's the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten.
Brings into the open.
They still have their starters on the field, too.
Breathing room out to the 31, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Watkins. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Hill. Bust through behind his pad.
Come on, boys. What the hell y'all doing?
At the 22, a good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to pound their way in.
No, knocked him in. God damn it. The defensive guy knocked him in. 6 carries, 7 yards, and he got a touchdown.
You've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Man, it looks like
and now this offense will take the
the Auburn Tigers are going to fall. So the LSU Tigers go down at home. The Auburn Tigers go down at home.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he's able to find a little bit of
I believe the Missouri Tigers lost at home.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Takes the handoff. It's Tyson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
They run it, they get the first down.
Auburn got a touchdown. It's 35-21, 5:52 to play.
Ready to crank this tempo up.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard
Illinois
line.
up 31-22 with under 6 minutes to play.
With a first down. Leaves it with the back.
Oh shit, man, and
Maybe he'll
man
get
guy.
back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead.
Let's see if I can get Lincoln Shore one more touchdown.
The run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like
Damn,
what they
that's
just
4
did.
touchdown catches a
We're see
day.
what the offense does on this next one.
Throws to the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Dropping back, it's Lacey. Throws for the tight end. Big guy smells it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
3,000 passing yards this season for Carl Lacey.
If you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
We'll let Lacey run this one in.
Threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback sneaks it ahead.
His 7th touchdown run.
Breaking news, they score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Looking to throw.
Spencer Pitts? No? Of course not. Bullshit.
Every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They
and
didn't get it.
Let's see how Oregon immediately scores again. 4 minutes to go. Illinois only up by 2.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just
and
where are they going to find the plays? You can tell
Mike linebacker has broken ribs.
They're playing dime, so
he's done for a few weeks.
Step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
This time he's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short.
And he misses it.
Just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
Oh shit, man! We came out of goal line defense. Hell with it, we'll learn again.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete on the comeback.
No way in hell he ain't know that. Did I see Florida? Florida goes down. Florida goes down. Oh my God.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Yeah, damn it, I'm running out of recording time. I've got a minute and a half. God, dude.
That one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
And I only have 1 minute left on the recording.
LSU will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gonna run it. It's Tyson. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know,
talking to the Green, our backup tight end, came from LSU.
And limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board.
And he's going to burn them deep in the final play of the game. Oh, my God. Thank y'all for watching. You know what to do. When we come back, we'll be at home versus the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Y'all have a good day. We'll catch y'all next time.
We've seen in big moments in this game.